for the shot.
At least I knew it was a lie. She's not very bright, but Jenny's alright.
What's up, travelers? Welcome back to another episode of Jeff and Justin on the road. We are going into our third week full-time van lifing, and as you can see, we are back on the road. We have left Ridgecrest, California, Jeff's hometown. We are now on our way to the Bay Area, Union City, my hometown, a little suburb of San Francisco. During our last week in Ridgecrest, we got a little bit more work done, spent a little bit more time in the pool. We had a really fun murder mystery night with Nevin and Carrie's good friends, Tom and Vicky. We did not crack the case. The game is pretty dang clever. We had some great company, got to see some people we haven't seen in a very long time, and just really enjoyed being in Ridgecrest for another week. I would like to say that all of this has been such a nice change from where we were a year ago. And a year ago, as you all know, in this pandemic, we were locked down, really didn't see anyone, didn't give out a whole lot of hugs, and it's been the complete opposite, having been doing this van life thing in a very good way, because Jeff's family has been vaccinated, we've been vaccinated, we've been able to have these small intimate gatherings indoors and eat at restaurants outdoors and just spend lots of quality time with each other. I feel like we're just inching closer and closer to that bit of normalcy that we've been starved of over the last year. It's just been really nice. And so if you have not gotten your vaccine yet, we couldn't recommend it anymore.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Would do it again.
Would do it again, the vaccine, just for that peace of mind that everyone's safe and healthy. We're very fortunate that even my whole side of the family has been vaccinated as well. So when we're up in the Bay Area, we're going to spend a lot of time with them, and we'll get to play tourist in my favorite city, and might be a little biased, but San Francisco, California. We got a Giants game this week, all of our favorite restaurants, a lot of the things that we normally don't get to do when we're just out visiting for the weekend. We'll finally be able to get to do all of that stuff. Just, you know, pretend like we live in the area, which is kind of the point of van life. Just pretending to be locals wherever we park our van, which I think is pretty cool. So we will see you there. As you can see, here we are, parked outside of my parents' house in Union City. We got a fun next couple days. We're gonna visit my brother and his wife in the city of Alameda, have some lunch, and then we're also gonna go out for my mom's birthday out in the marina, so that'll be really cool. We'll show you guys around, and yeah, it could be pretty fun. Out in Alameda, we ended up at a spot called the Star for lunch, which used to be an old bank. Big open space, beautiful ceiling and chandeliers, vaults everywhere, just overall a super cool vibe. Not to mention, really bomb food and drinks. Cheers, you guys!
Love you guys.
What did you get?
Smoky whiskey highball.
Most importantly, we had a great time with my brother and his wife. And then we got back to the van. Bum bum bum. Full already. How did that happen? Well, guess we're gonna have to go to the dump, right?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Because in suburban Oakland, San Francisco, dump stations are gonna be pretty few and far between. So That'll be fun.
Back the van up.
Back it up.
Maybe. I don't know yet. Because I don't fit.
You don't fit.
Yeah.
We just finished dumping our black water and gray water. One of the very many necessary evils of van life. It's not all like pretty Instagram photos and pictures in front of mountains and all that stuff. We stopped at this place a little bit up north in San Leandro called Trailer Haven. Probably should have been called
No.
Trailer Not So Haven.
Or since we're in Northern California, trailer hecka stinky.
The only word that works with hecka is chunky, like hecka chunky. I think that just rolls off the tongue naturally.
How often are you referring to things as hecka chunky?
Well, every time I look in the mirror.
Every time you talk.
That was a pretty difficult episode of dumping the tank.
Part of the issue is that the compartment on the outside that stores our stinky slinky is small because we're in a small van. So we have a very small stinky slinky that does not stretch very far. And because of that, we really had a hard time getting the stinky slinky from the van and into the hole. We've had maybe, I don't know, what is that, 2 inches or an inch in the top of the sewage hole. So usually you put the stinky slinky down further so when the sewage is coming through, you're not smelling it as much, but we barely had it inserted into the hole. So we had some overfill and a little bit of overfill and a lot more stink than I think we normally would. So yeah, not a fun one.
I mean, I would have loved to show you guys, but it was a two-man job. I had the unfortunate duty of holding it into the sewage hole.
Some things are okay on film. That one's okay not seeing the light of film.
I think we spared you guys a little bit of the yuck. We're probably gonna have to do it at least one more time before we leave.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't good, but it wasn't too bad.
We are now at the San Leandro Marina. Horatio's is right behind us, a seafood restaurant.
Good old American
seafood. Really beautiful marina. I've actually never been here before, but it's my mom's birthday today, and we're gonna get some really good food in, some good drinks, and yeah, celebrate my mom for her birthday.
To follow an incredible adventure with 2 people.
Heartfelt stories and an adorable dog.
Especially for the dog.
Especially for the dog, you know.
Our fur nephew,
Yeah.
he's the most entertaining part of the whole show.
Yes, so just like and subscribe.
Yeah.
You won't regret it.
Yeah. Oh, and there's going to be giveaways. And
Wait,
Wait, hold on.
No giveaways.